All right, so hopefully you have some better grasp on financial statement and about the circle of wealth. Money going into the expenses, minimize the expenses, have it go into the liability column as little as possible, hopefully with the goal of skipping the liabilities. Some investors would argue, no, leverage other people's money. I don't know. I think it's just better to skip liabilities entirely and try to generate a lot of passive income. Because if you leverage too much, even with your real estate, if you leverage way too much, it also puts you at a great risk. Do you want to be stressed? I mean, even if you have, let's say, $10 million of assets, if you have like $9 million of liabilities and the banks own it, I don't know. I think I personally wouldn't feel so good. I would rather have the bank own as little as possible of what I own. That's just my personal concept, and a lot of other professional investors would disagree. But you're taking my course. I'm going to share my point of view on debt. And my point of view is avoid debt if possible. For your primary home, I think it makes sense to get some debt, especially if you're starting out, but pay that off as quickly as possible. I'm going to explain more some of the techniques on how you can do that too. Okay, but now let's go into the four quadrants. They're really, and this is a term introduced by Robert Kiyosaki. He's a great author, speaker, entrepreneur, investor. And he wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad that was one of the books that really influenced me in my early 20s when I was thinking about what do I want to do later when I grew up. He introduced this concept of four quadrant, where on the left side, you can make money. I'll switch over to the iPad so you can see. You can make money as an employee. That's basically you are part of an organization, a company. You get paid money each month, or yearly or quarterly, depending on where you live and the laws. You can also be a self-employed. So now you actually work for yourself. So you're a self-employed person. Business, you're a business owner. So we'll say business owner. And then this is the investor. Okay, employees make money every single month by working for business owners. Business owners, they can make money by creating their business. Self-employed, they have their own business and they do that. And investors, they invest in other people's business, or they let people borrow money, right? Banks, right? They are investors. So those are the four quadrants. This is what I would say is the right side of the quadrant, just not that this is the wrong side, but this one we'll call it the left side, and then the right side will be the business owner and the investor. Four main ways that people can make money.